EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin on the ground with Estime. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll go play action with Nix. And the Chiefs are going to get him. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game. I
was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Steps away to his left. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's Carson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Bruh, he getting back there, ain't he? He getting back there, bruh. That's bad. Bad business. Oof.
He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one.
Oh, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. You know we need the plays. You know we need the plays. You know we need the plays, bruh.
Ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice.
Oh, good tackle, boy.
About taking an early
good tackle.
Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
When you look at this Bronco defense.
And I don't know how number 17 caught that hit off the hit stick, bro. He weighed 150 pounds.
In the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Attack! Attack! Yellow! Attack!
Mahomes going to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under pressure, they got it.
Go get him!
Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Yes, sir.
For him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Yes, sir. You can't punt.
Goes over here on the punt, and it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
He can't punt.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's how you go get him, bro.
He's going to flip that out to the flat.
Oh!
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the
Do we get the ball on the edges?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Do we get the ball on the edges? You get the ball on the edges, Mom? The edges?
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Straight ahead, Estime.
Bruh!
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in
Come on.
in the first half. Had a sack
Come on.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
Oh, we gotta have that.
A 2-yard pick.
Oh, we gotta have that.
4th and 1.
That's a nice job there defensively.
We gotta have that, bro.
That little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on him before he could get.
Come on, man.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Here we go.
Gets it out quickly here to the left.
He didn't get the first.
This is going to be close.
Bruh, come on, bruh. Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Check this one down to Pacheco. And some room to run now.
Man did me dirty, bro. They did me dirty.
This across the 25-yard
Bro, they did me dirty.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Hero 15. Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
They go play fake. Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
Don't swat the ball, bro. Don't swat the ball. I'm trying to go for the
They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Trying to go for the key.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
I'm not sure.
This is just a few yards shy
Put
of the
everything
red
like
zone
that in the
before
sink.
going out. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me
I
do
just
this
left
little bit of
everything in
math
the
here.
sink, I believe. I knew I was going to mess something up, so I just left everything.
For success. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
I think of
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Rolling to his... And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He finds his man, complete. It's Carson, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
To throw is Nix. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 10.
43! 43!
Now Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now it's Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's Carson. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Nix once more. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw, here's Nix. Dancing to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now a 3rd and 6.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready. 70 range. Ready.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Hey, 43, 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15. Yellow. Hey, rip list. 15. Where's that?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought
Pass interference. They call pass
they didn't
interference.
get
That's
moving
weed.
the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
Brownie,
He has
he
met
said,
at the line of scrimmage.
Brownie, he said you wouldn't work nothing. He said you wouldn't work
Brown, the
nothing.
one who brought him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught.
Oh, bro, get it out.
25. A big play there for receive.
I tried it.
42 yards.
I tried one
We spent
time.
a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about
Oh,
off the
get it
field
out.
with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
I tried to get it out of there.
20 at the 21.
I needed one. He can't catch,
Quite
bro.
the opposite from the previous big gainer. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 21, here's the second down and 9. They'll set up a throw.
Yes, sir. Watch out.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have
Yes, sir.
a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now back to throw.
How did you have that kind of time? How did you have that kind of time? You sent everybody out on routes, bro. You sent everybody out on routes.
With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the
How
Chiefs
did you
take
have
the
that kind of
opening
time?
kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down
You
the
sent
field
everybody
to
out
extend
on
their
routes.
lead.
Somebody should have been a free rusher.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Now after
That's
the
bad.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
Somebody
through the
should
end
have
zone for a
three.
touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
Okay, you got to block somebody,
urgency has to
though.
start setting in.
You gotta
can't
block
go out
somebody.
there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Estime once more. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Off the play fake, Nix.
Oh, no.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to
You
what
got
we're
back there, bro. You
capable
can't
of.
do
We're deep
nothing.
enough into the
You got
game
no time.
that the early jitters are long gone.
You can't even
They
take a
should
deep
now
shot.
have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On the give, it's Estime. And
You
some
got
solid
right.
footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to
Good
themselves,
throw, son.
just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up
Turn the
now.
shoulder.
A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's Nix. Looking left side,
Good
he's
throw.
got a man. That's Carson. Short completion, just 4 yards.
Good
And
option,
it'll be
son.
second down.
Trust you to make the right choice, Carson. Trust you to make the right choice. And he did.
But he ends up throwing into a crowded area.
Yeah.
And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll try the left side with Estime. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Oh, the best player, bro.
Flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Nix. Again, it's Carson with another catch. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
The leading rusher in NCAA history from Youngstown State. Here's Julian McLaughlin. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You gotta manipulate him. You gotta play with his eyes.
It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Gotta play with his eyes, bro. You gotta play with his eyes.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Nick's going to tap this forward. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Greg Dulcich, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Oh, 60.
So there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Ooh, broke on it.
After the touchdown,
oh, no, I missed this there.
Kick it off.
Yeah. And I mean, kick this short, bro. Did not mean to do that. Ray started coughing. I knew that was trouble. I did it. Did not mean to do that.
For a Kansas City touchdown. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Yeah, I just hit XX. I didn't even try to do that. Ray started coughing. As soon as that happened, I said, "Oh, that's a wrap." As soon as he did that, I said, "That's a wrap."
At the line, ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on the toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Oh, glad I didn't throw that.
Miles Garrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
You can just see it in their
Glad I
body
didn't throw
language.
that. That was going to be pigged. That linebacker came off of him, too.
They got to give a game ball to the
That
front
line, he
seven.
matched up with him.
Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this
Stupid
game.
making spin moves
Facing
and
challenges
stuff,
stopping
bro.
this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Back to throw. Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there
Maybe
after the
might
sack
get
on
hurt.
first down. They didn't get all of it back,
He got
but now they
that,
look
yeah.
at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Broncos on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Nix. That is caught. And shedding a man at the 40. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. In a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
He finds his man complete. It's Carson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2nd and 2. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yes,
He's going to
sir.
have to eat this one as down he goes.
Yes, sir.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Hey, going for you, bro?
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. They'll run.
Oh, these ain't blocking nobody.
Stop cold behind
Okay.
the line of
All right.
scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there.
He said, forget
2nd
blocking
down.
either one of them.
Specifically this running game, they have to find a way to
Yeah.
turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Ah!
Press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity. Brandon,
Oh, my goodness.
and they go quarterback sneak. And
Oh, he called timeout.
surge up front.
He don't want me to run it again.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defense.
Ah.
Yeah, totally stacked up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here.
It's a good goal line play right there, bro.
It's good, so that will get them
goal
back
line play.
with one score.
They can commit to that run. Bring the big fellas in there.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
Mahomes to throw. Tipped and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. And second down.
He must got a trait where you can't pick him off.
Read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Gotta be a run.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets
gotta be a run. I guess run.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
I guess.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Nobody's suspended.
Here's Pacheco once again. Trotting. And all the way inside the 15.
That's it. You gotta pick that ball off, Sanders. Pick it off.